Welcome to a very wet 4th of December, 4th day of Vlogmas. Unfortunately, I've got to go out, but it's a good reason, seeing a friend, so just have to wrap up and get on with it. I am a little nervous about today, so not because of my friend, obviously, she's lovely, but just because she doesn't know that my dad died in November. I didn't tell anyone, and when I met some friends on Monday, I actually booked us to have one of these pods at a restaurant, so it's like outside in an individual little clear pod, because my friend had died. My friend hadn't died. My brother, I'll start this again. My friend's brother died a couple of weeks before my dad died. So I knew that there could be crying, and there was. So I was glad he was in the pod, but now we're going to be going to a garden centre with lots of people. So I hope getting tongue tied just saying it. I hope I keep myself together. So yeah, so I don't embarrass myself. But it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, the Bell Plantation Garden Centre in Toaster surpassed themselves. They had magnificent trees, loads of decorations. It was really, really impressive. We both loved it. So yeah, if you're in this area, definitely recommend you go and take a look. What did I buy from the garden centre? Well, because the weather is still so bleak, I decided to buy solar lights for the sun. I've got a conifer tree, a conifer bush. It's literally up to waist height, and that's in a pot. It's not big, out at the front of the drive. And so because it's so far away, I don't want anything that's going to be plug in. And because we've got other things that are solar that have worked so well, I thought I'll get solar because it's not south facing, but that's where the sun is always that side of the house. So I thought it could work. So I wanted some lights. So I've got some lights to put on there. So I'm not going to tell Gary. I've not mentioned I wanted to do this. So I'm not going to tell Gary. So when it's a sunny day, I'll get out there and do it early. And then when he drives home from work in the dark, the way that our road curves, he probably won't know until he gets closer that it's our house that have got the lights. So because the thing is for Gary, he's very competitive. And he was outraged when our new neighbours next door put lights up and decorated their house for Christmas at the weekend. He was like, oh, they've decorated. Let me go and look. What have they done? So now We didn't end up putting our outside lights out last year, but this time, because there's competition, then there's going to be there. And then what happens in our little group, sort of the opposite side, next door on the opposite side, as soon as one of them goes out and starts putting lights, they all start going and putting the lights out. So yeah, it's a man thing, I think. So yes, I've got solar lights that hopefully will light up if we get some sun, but not today. And I also, something new as well next door that's opened up I didn't know about, Hobbycraft. Hobbycraft is now in Toaster. So I picked up some numbers, just sticky numbers, because I said before about those candles that I've got, trying the sticky on numbers to make the Advent, but then end up keeping this one, and then I let it burn too much last time. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to put a number on and then test it to see if it's okay. So yeah, I'm going to try all that, put my numbers on the candle to see about an Advent, see what happens to them. Are they going to be dangerous? Are they going to melt? Are they just... These ones, I think these are stick-on ones, and they just sort of like curl. I don't know if you can see, perhaps if I'm not there. They sort of curl and just sort of disappear. So I don't know if it's made of the same thing or whatever. So yeah, I should keep an eye on it and just burn one. Just put one on and then burn it and see what happens to it. So that's all exciting. Have I got anything else exciting in the bag? Not really. A few Christmas things. Mulled wine, because you have to have a bottle of mulled wine in the cupboard. And Prosecco, because you've got to have a bottle of Prosecco in the cupboard. That's it really. Nothing else of great interest for now. Just thought I would say that the Hobbycraft is a small one. So if you've got the choice of going to two, go to a bigger one. Don't go to Toaster, because I was hoping to get some more fabric. I didn't get enough fabric when I bought some before. So I was hoping to get some more fabric when I saw it, but it hasn't got any fabric. It's got a few fat quarter bundles, but that's all it's got. It's got loads of puddles. No puddles, even though it's raining. Loads of puzzles, stacked to the hilt with puzzles. So I think it's just basics in there. And do you know what I nearly bought? And I had to tell myself off. Because I said before, I'm not cross stitching at the moment, hoping that I will get back to cross stitching because I've got a Christmas one I'd like to finish. But they had, was it World of Cross Stitch, I think, in there, and it had the calendar, and it was a really nice calendar that was in it, and I was going to buy it. And I thought, oh, I could do those. So like, no, Tina, you've got lots to do already. Don't do it, especially as you're not actually cross stitching. So yeah, if I do start cross stitching in the next few days, I shall go and get it and the calendar, because I'm still thinking about it. Perhaps I should have just got it. No. Don't do it, Tina. So yes, is that it? Oh yeah, and pavers. Pavers are now in Toaster as well, which is good for my dodgy feet. So yeah, it's good to have. But I think it's all like... I think they are thinking of catering for the older generation next to the garden centre, because you've got Hobbycraft for all your grandma hobbies that I love. Then you've got the Bon Marché clothing, and then you've got pavers for your feet. So if you are of an older generation or younger and just like to be comfortable and have interests, it's a good place to go now. Okay, first off, let's put a number onto, can't get into it now, on this candle and see what happens while we're sitting here. Let's just put a number 1 and we go past that one. Well, what was yesterday? What were we today? 4. Should put number 4 because it's 4. It'll probably take ages to burn this one, won't it? The other one burnt really quickly. Oh, I messed it up. I was so busy thinking, is it going to be safe? I didn't think, am I going to be any good at putting it on? I'm just going to leave it like that. Right. Let's have a bit of mood lighting on this dark day. yes, that reminds me that today is going to be a supermoon tonight. I took a little bit of yesterday. You probably not going to see it because it's so cloudy today. But the moon was really bright. Apparently, I've got it on my phone, the details, sorry. Apparently it's the brightest it's going to be, brightest and clearest at the moment from the whole year. And it's not going to be like this again for a couple more years. So if it is clear where you are tonight, take a look at the moon and enjoy that spectacle of nature. But I was going to talk to you about Christmas books because I finished the book I was reading last night, which was not last night. I finished it yesterday morning and forgot to speak to you about it. So I finished I shall put a picture up because I read it on BorrowBox, the library app, because it's the Dinner Lady Detectives. It's the first book because I've got the Christmas book for the second one. So I thought I'd read the first one first as it's on BorrowBox. So I really enjoyed it. I don't know if it will translate well if you are in a different country because of the humour. I think the humour is very angled towards the British and our quirky personalities, really. It's, as it suggests, dinner ladies in a school doing the dinners. There's a murder in the freezer. And so it's two of the dinner ladies trying to find out what happened to her. And yeah, it's the thing I enjoyed most about is the characters. It's all the different characters and say the quirky personalities and the ridiculous things that happen. It's just a fun book and I really enjoyed it. And so I'm looking forward to reading the Christmas one. So I'll speak about the Christmas one straight away. I'm not going to talk a lot about the books I've got here, because if I get to read them, then I'll talk about them more then. But I'll just tell you what my options are. So this is The Unfortunate Christmas Murder. So once again, it's in the school and it's the dinner ladies. And it is by Hannah Hendry. And yes, it's just a fun British read, really. Cosy mystery, which is what I enjoy. Then next option is one that my mum was given when she was in hospital recently. I don't know what you call her. My stepfather's son's girlfriend picked up a book for her and she said there wasn't much choice. She didn't know what to get, but she thought this would cheer my mum up. And so my mum read it and she said she thoroughly enjoyed it. And since then I've seen a video on BookTube and somebody was saying how good they thought this book was, and there's a new one that's just come out. So yeah, once again, it's a family Christmas, very English humour based, I think, by the sounds of it. And yeah, busy family Christmas, chaos, and a dead body is randomly found in the larder. So I'm looking forward to that one as well, since Mum liked it. This was a gift last year that I didn't get around to reading, but I'm excited to because it's set in the 1930s. It's classic vintage type of murder mystery. I think they are in a manor house, a Christmas wedding in an English castle. So it's only a thin one. So this is higher priority to read this one this time. Next one is Carol Matthews, Christmas for Beginners. This is set on a farm and there are different animals. So you've got llamas. What is the llamas? No, alpacas, sheep. Yeah, just all the usual farmyard animals, and sounds like there's going to be chaos at Hope Farm. So that one's there. Then another one, I think this I picked up from the works at some point, and it's Jessica Redland, Christmas Wishes at the Chocolate Shop. And I do like a shop based, it's a very shiny cover, this one, the shop based Christmas book. And this is, I think, her grandfather had opened a chocolate shop years ago, and now the granddaughter is going to take over from that. And so that looks like fun. Then, what's the other? Oh, I've got another book to bring over. But the two books that I want to read first are these two because they are library books. I went to take books back to the library knowing that I've got a stack of Christmas books, and I thought I'm not going to look at any books, I'm just going to take my books back and walk out. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Because when I was taking my books back, literally next to where you bring your books back is a case of all the Christmas books. So I thought, well, I've got to take one home. So I brought two home. So the first one is another vintage murder mystery in a, looks like a stately home. It's a school reunion, a party to die for, Murder at Midwinter. And it's by Ada Moncrief. Never read theirs. Don't know if it's a lady or a gentleman that's written this. I think it's Ada. Ada? I don't know. I think I'm saying Ada, but I may be completely wrong, with apologies for that. Let me know if you have read any of that author's books. So that one needs to be read. But the one I picked up and started reading last night is Wrapped Up at the Vintage Dress Shop. Apparently this is book 3 in Vintage Dress Shop, but I think by the, because it tells you about the other books in the back, and by that it's a different main character in each one, so I don't think it matters if you read them in order. So this is, as it suggests, takes part in a vintage shop. She's a lover of vintage clothing, and yeah, I don't know too much about it. I've only just started reading it. She's got Coco Chanel, who is a little pug dog who gets dressed up in outfits, and at the moment she's living on a canal barge. So yeah, looking forward to get further into that. So that's the one I'm reading. But at the moment I've got my butterfly one, because I always make my bookmarks out of birthday cards or Christmas cards that I've got. So I need to have, I can't find my Christmas cards from last year, as in bookmarks I made, but the cards I've bought to give to people this year, I really love. So they're both shop themed. And I thought these would make really good bookmarks. So I'm going to make myself, I'm going to divide them up and make them into some bookmarks for me to enjoy with my Christmas books. That's what I'm going to do now. So, how's that number coming? I need to have my say, oh, it's disappeared already. Yeah, it's just folding in. It's just disappearing, really. I think it would need to go on the base. Would need the base. You're all getting scared now, aren't you? I think it should go on like a fireproof mat, just in case a bit drops down. No one panic, it's fine. So yes, I'm going to do this. So I need a pencil and a ruler so I can decide where I'm going to cut these up. Okay, so I didn't go as carefully as I thought I would. I quite like this one though, where it cut the shop sign that says Christmas, shh. So that's one side. And I got that one. And that one. So it's not perfect, it cuts things up. But it's just for me because I like the design, the little cat and dog and everything. So which one shall I have in my book? I don't know which one I want now. I think it's going to be that one. So that is going to go in here. And I should carry, oh look, it's blue, it goes with it. I can have the little robin sticking out. So that's tonight's. And these can go with the other books, and I'll choose a different one when I start reading the other. Oh, it's going to be that book, isn't it? Decisions, Decisions. I might go for a blue one again because it's a blue book again, so I might go for that one. Yes, that goes in nicely, doesn't it, with the tree? So put that one in there, ready to go. I need to finish this one first. Well, I haven't got anything else, I don't think, to share with you apart from my mulled wine socks, Christmas socks, and I've turned the heel and I'm on the decreases now. I said before, I really love the contrast colour. I find it's really blends in quite nicely, so I'm really happy with these. So yeah, I was just doing a bit of knitting on those last night, so that is all I've done. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it as always. Take care and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.